Did you know that some of the vegetables commonly praised as superfoods might actually be causing you discomfort, inflammation, and digestive issues? It's true, and for seniors, this information is especially important. Welcome to today's discussion about a topic rarely addressed in mainstream health media: how certain vegetables that are healthy for younger adults can create real problems for seniors. I'm not talking about personal preferences or mild dislikes. I'm referring to specific plant foods that can aggravate joint pain, disrupt digestion, and even interfere with medication absorption. Have you noticed changes in how your body processes certain foods as you've gotten older? Many of my clients report that vegetables they enjoyed their entire lives suddenly cause bloating, gas, or discomfort after age 65. This isn't your imagination. It's your body communicating important information. Today, we'll explore 4 vegetables that many seniors should approach with caution. A popular cruciferous vegetable that can strain your digestive system when raw. A nightshade many people eat daily that might be silently increasing inflammation. A common high FODMAP vegetable that frequently causes bloating in seniors. A starchy vegetable that can spike blood sugar more than you might realize. But don't worry, this isn't just about elimination. For each problematic vegetable, I'll share a healthier, senior-friendly alternative that provides similar nutrients without the downsides. You'll discover 4 exceptional vegetables that support digestion, reduce inflammation, and promote overall well-being as you age. Before we continue, take a moment to hit the like button if you've ever experienced unexplained digestive issues after eating vegetables. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you know someone who might benefit from this information, sharing could make a significant difference in their comfort and health. Now, let's understand why your digestive system changes with age, and how these changes affect which vegetables belong on your plate. Your digestive system undergoes remarkable changes as you age, changes that directly impact which vegetables your body can comfortably process. Understanding these natural transitions helps explain why foods that once caused no issues may now leave you feeling uncomfortable. First, your body gradually produces fewer digestive enzymes after age 60. These enzymes are essential for breaking down complex carbohydrates found in many vegetables. With reduced enzyme production, vegetables that were once easily digested can now cause gas, bloating, and discomfort. This is particularly true for raw vegetables with tough cell walls that require substantial enzymatic activity to process. Stomach acid production also typically decreases with age. This reduction affects not only how efficiently you digest food, but also impacts nutrient absorption. Especially important minerals like calcium, iron, and vitamin B12. Lower stomach acid means certain fibrous vegetables pass through your system partially undigested, causing intestinal distress. The intestinal lining itself becomes more permeable as we age, sometimes allowing partially digested food particles to trigger immune responses. This increased sensitivity can manifest as inflammation throughout the body, potentially worsening conditions like arthritis or creating new sensitivities to foods previously well tolerated. Blood flow to the digestive organs gradually diminishes with age, further slowing digestion and nutrient extraction. This reduced efficiency means seniors need to be more selective about vegetable choices, favoring those that deliver maximum nutrition with minimal digestive strain. These physiological changes aren't simply inconveniences, they're important signals guiding you toward vegetables that support your body's current needs, not its past capabilities. By selecting vegetables that complement your aging digestive system rather than challenging it, you can enjoy better comfort, improved nutrient absorption, and reduced inflammation. Now, let's examine the 4 vegetables that often create the most problems for seniors, starting with one that might surprise you. 1. Raw cruciferous vegetables. Those crisp raw broccoli florets, cauliflower pieces, and kale salads often promoted as nutritional powerhouses can actually create significant problems for seniors. While these vegetables offer incredible nutrients, consuming them raw presents 2 major challenges for older adults. First, raw cruciferous vegetables contain compounds called goitrogens that can interfere with thyroid function when consumed in large amounts. For seniors already experiencing thyroid changes, which become more common after age 60, raw cruciferous vegetables may exacerbate thyroid inefficiency. More immediately noticeable is the digestive distress these vegetables cause. Their complex fiber structures require substantial digestive enzymes to break down properly. When eaten raw, these tough cell walls remain largely intact, creating the perfect recipe for gas, bloating, and discomfort. Helen, a 72-year-old with Mediterranean heritage, discovered this connection after experiencing persistent digestive issues. I was eating raw kale salads daily because I read they were healthy, Helen explains. But I constantly felt bloated and uncomfortable after meals. After consulting with her healthcare provider, Helen learned that cooking her cruciferous vegetables made them significantly more digestible. Now I lightly steam my broccoli and sauté my kale with olive oil. I still get the nutrients, but without the discomfort. The solution isn't eliminating these nutritional giants, but rather preparing them properly. Steaming, roasting, or sautéing cruciferous vegetables breaks down their tough fibers, deactivates the goitrogens, and makes their nutrients more bioavailable, while eliminating the digestive distress. 2. Nightshade vegetables. Tomatoes, bell peppers, eggplants, and white potatoes. These common vegetables belong to the nightshade family and can trigger inflammatory responses in sensitive individuals, particularly seniors with existing joint conditions. Nightshades contain alkaloids called solanine and capsaicin that serve as the plant's natural defense mechanism. While these compounds don't affect everyone negatively, they can promote inflammation in susceptible individuals. For seniors already managing inflammatory conditions, these vegetables may quietly worsen joint pain and stiffness. George, a 78-year-old retired engineer with mild arthritis, discovered this connection through careful observation. I've always been methodical about tracking patterns, George shares. I noticed my joint pain would flare up after certain meals, especially those heavy in tomato sauce or potato dishes. Following his doctor's advice, George conducted a 4-week elimination trial, removing all nightshades from his diet before gradually reintroducing them. The difference was remarkable. My morning stiffness decreased significantly during elimination, then returned when I added tomatoes back. The inflammatory response to nightshades varies greatly among individuals. While some seniors experience no adverse effects, others find substantial relief by limiting these foods. This doesn't necessarily mean permanent elimination. Many seniors successfully reintroduce nightshades in moderation after identifying their personal threshold. If you suspect nightshades may be affecting your joint comfort, consider tracking your symptoms after consuming these foods. A short-term elimination trial under professional guidance may reveal whether these common vegetables are contributing to your discomfort. 3. High FODMAP vegetables. Certain vegetables contain high levels of fermentable carbohydrates known as FODMAPs, fermentable oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols. For seniors with sensitive digestive systems, these vegetables can cause significant bloating, gas, and abdominal pain. Common high FODMAP vegetables include onions, garlic, asparagus, mushrooms, and artichokes. These foods contain short-chain carbohydrates that resist digestion and instead ferment in the large intestine, creating gas and drawing water into the digestive tract, a recipe for discomfort. Roberta, an 80-year-old retired teacher, found her digestive sensitivity increasing with age. My grandmother always told me certain foods needed special preparation, especially as we age, Roberta recalls. I thought it was just tradition, but now I understand the wisdom behind her methods. Drawing on her cultural heritage, Roberta discovered that traditional cooking techniques actually reduce the FODMAP content of certain vegetables. I now infuse oils with garlic instead of using chopped garlic directly in dishes. I also cook onions longer and at lower temperatures, which breaks down some of the troublesome compounds. Research confirms Roberta's approach. Cooking methods can significantly impact FODMAP levels. Fermenting, soaking, and slow cooking can make these nutritious vegetables more digestible for sensitive systems. Rather than completely avoiding beneficial vegetables like garlic and onions, experiment with preparation methods. Try garlic-infused oils, the green parts of scallions, or asafoetida powder as low FODMAP alternatives that provide similar flavors without the digestive distress. 4. High glycemic starchy vegetables. Certain starchy vegetables can cause rapid blood sugar spikes in seniors, a concern particularly relevant as glucose regulation naturally becomes less efficient with age. White potatoes, corn, and some winter squashes rank surprisingly high on the glycemic index, affecting blood sugar levels similarly to refined grains. For seniors managing diabetes, prediabetes, or insulin resistance, these blood sugar fluctuations are more than just numbers on a glucose monitor. They can trigger inflammation, energy crashes, increased hunger, and over time, contribute to complications of metabolic conditions. Samuel, a 75-year-old retired entrepreneur, applies his analytical mindset to managing his blood sugar. I was surprised to learn that the baked potato I thought was a healthy choice could spike my glucose more than ice cream, Samuel explains. But I didn't want to eliminate all starchy vegetables from my diet. Instead of complete avoidance, Samuel developed a strategic approach. I pair smaller portions of these vegetables with protein and healthy fats to slow absorption. I also choose lower glycemic alternatives when possible, like sweet potatoes instead of white potatoes. Samuel also discovered that cooling starchy vegetables after cooking creates resistant starch, a type of fiber that digests more slowly and has less impact on blood sugar. I make potato salad with cooled potatoes or reheat leftover squash rather than serving it freshly cooked. The key isn't eliminating all starchy vegetables, but rather selecting varieties with a lower glycemic impact, controlling portions, pairing them strategically with other foods, and utilizing preparation methods that reduce their blood sugar effect. Now that we've explored these 4 categories of vegetables that often cause problems for seniors, you might be wondering about your own experiences. Have you noticed that raw broccoli causes bloating? Or perhaps you've experienced increased joint stiffness after enjoying tomato sauce or eggplant. Take a moment to reflect on your recent meals. Have you connected any discomfort to specific vegetables we've discussed today? Everyone's body responds differently, and your personal experience provides valuable clues about which foods work best for your unique system. If you're finding this information helpful, please tap that like button now. It helps more seniors discover this important nutrition information. Also, I'd love to hear in the comments which of these problematic vegetables has affected you most. Your comment might help another viewer make an important connection about their own health. But let's not focus solely on what to avoid. For every challenging vegetable, there's a senior-friendly alternative that provides excellent nutrition without the downsides. Next, I'll share the 4 best vegetables for seniors that support digestion, reduce inflammation, and help you maintain your health and independence as you age. 1. Leafy greens, properly prepared. Leafy greens represent the gold standard of senior nutrition when prepared correctly. These nutritional powerhouses contain essential vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients that support cognitive function, bone health, and vision, all priorities for aging well. The key difference between problematic cruciferous vegetables and beneficial leafy greens lies in preparation. Raw kale can cause digestive distress, but when sautéed, steamed, or massaged with olive oil, it becomes an anti-inflammatory ally. Proper cooking breaks down tough cell walls, neutralizes problematic compounds, and enhances nutrient absorption. Leafy greens like spinach, Swiss chard, and collard greens contain lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect aging eyes from macular degeneration. Their vitamin K content supports bone density, while their magnesium helps maintain healthy blood pressure and muscle function. The folate in leafy greens also supports cardiovascular health and helps prevent cognitive decline. Helen incorporates Mediterranean cooking techniques that transform leafy greens into digestible, delicious dishes. In my culture, we never eat greens without preparing them properly, Helen explains. I saute spinach with olive oil, lemon, and garlic, which not only tastes wonderful but makes the nutrients more available. Another technique Helen employs is adding acid to greens. A splash of lemon juice or vinegar helps break down the fibers and adds brightness to the flavor, she notes. This simple addition makes a tremendous difference in how my body processes these vegetables. For seniors who want maximum nutrition with minimum digestive stress, properly prepared leafy greens offer the perfect solution. Try them in warm salads, soups, gentle sautés, or even blended into smoothies with digestive-friendly fruits like bananas or papaya. 2. Squash varieties. The diverse family of squashes, including butternut, acorn, delicata, and yellow summer squash, offers exceptional benefits for senior nutrition. Unlike their starchy counterparts, many squash varieties provide fiber and nutrients without dramatically impacting blood sugar. Squashes contain unique forms of pectin, soluble fibers that support digestive health by feeding beneficial gut bacteria. This promotes regular bowel movements and strengthens the intestinal barrier, which often becomes more permeable with age. Their soft, easily digested texture makes them gentle on aging digestive systems while still providing substantial nutrition. The vibrant orange and yellow varieties are particularly rich in beta-carotene, which supports immune function and promotes healthy skin, important as skin becomes thinner and more vulnerable with age. Their potassium content helps maintain healthy blood pressure, while their magnesium aids in muscle function and sleep quality. George incorporates squash varieties strategically into his meal planning. I roast a large batch of butternut squash early in the week, he shares. Then I use portions in different ways, blended into soups, added to grain bowls, or simply reheated as a side dish. His methodical approach extends to preparation methods. I found that roasting intensifies the natural sweetness while making the squash more digestible, George explains. Adding a small amount of healthy fat like olive oil significantly improves my body's ability to absorb the fat-soluble vitamins. For seniors concerned about blood sugar stability, winter squashes like acorn and butternut have a more moderate glycemic impact than potatoes or corn, especially when paired with protein or healthy fats. Their natural sweetness also makes them satisfying alternatives to higher glycemic comfort foods. 3. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes offer seniors a remarkable combination of stable energy, digestive comfort, and powerful nutrition. Unlike white potatoes, sweet potatoes have a lower glycemic index, meaning they provide steadier energy without dramatic blood sugar fluctuations, particularly important for seniors managing diabetes or metabolic concerns. The brilliant orange flesh of sweet potatoes signals their exceptional beta-carotene content, which the body converts to vitamin A as needed. This supports immune function, eye health, and skin integrity, all systems that require additional support with advancing age. Their rich antioxidant profile helps combat oxidative stress, which accelerates aging processes throughout the body. Sweet potatoes also contain unique antioxidants called anthocyanins, particularly in purple varieties, which support brain function and help protect against cognitive decline. Their fiber content, especially when eaten with the skin, promotes digestive regularity without causing the discomfort associated with harsher fibers. Roberta brings her cultural heritage to sweet potato preparation. In my tradition, we always paired sweet potatoes with warming spices like cinnamon and a small amount of healthy fat, she explains. Now science confirms this combination not only tastes wonderful, but also helps stabilize blood sugar and improve nutrient absorption. She also applies traditional slow cooking methods. Baking sweet potatoes at a lower temperature for longer preserves more nutrients and develops a deeper natural sweetness, Roberta notes. I often prepare several at once, then refrigerate the extras for quick, nutritious meals later in the week. Sweet potatoes' versatility makes them perfect for seniors seeking simplicity without sacrificing nutrition. They can be baked, steamed, mashed, or even sliced and roasted as a substitute for higher glycemic foods like white bread or crackers, making them a true staple of senior-friendly meal planning. 4. Cooked colorful vegetables. The vibrant rainbow of red, orange, yellow, and purple vegetables provides critical protection for aging bodies when properly prepared. Bell peppers, carrots, beets, and purple cabbage contain powerful compounds that support circulation, reduce inflammation, and protect cells from age-related damage. For seniors concerned about nightshade sensitivity, colorful non-nightshade alternatives offer similar nutritional benefits without the potential inflammatory response. Yellow summer squash, carrots, and purple cabbage provide the same visual appeal and nutritional diversity as bell peppers, without the solanine content that troubles some seniors. Cooking these colorful vegetables significantly increases their bioavailability, making their nutrients more accessible while reducing digestive strain. Gentle steaming preserves water-soluble vitamins while softening tough fibers. Roasting concentrates flavors and caramelizes natural sugars, making these healthy options more appealing to changing taste buds. Samuel approaches these vegetables with innovation. I discovered that quick pickling makes colorful vegetables both more digestible and more flavorful, he shares. Lightly fermenting vegetables like cabbage and carrots introduces beneficial bacteria that aid digestion while preserving their nutritional value. He also emphasizes texture modification for maximum enjoyment. As we age, both digestion and sometimes chewing become more challenging, Samuel notes. I use my food processor to create colorful vegetable medleys with the perfect texture, not too hard, not mushy, that I can easily incorporate into multiple dishes. These colorful vegetables support circulation with natural nitrates that help blood vessels remain flexible, crucial for cardiovascular and brain health. Their diverse antioxidant profiles protect against the cellular damage that accelerates aging, while their gentle fibers support digestive health without causing distress. Knowing which vegetables to choose is only half the solution. How you prepare them makes all the difference in digestibility and nutrition. Let's explore practical ways to incorporate these senior-friendly vegetables into your daily life. Cooking methods that enhance digestibility. Steaming vegetables for 3 to 5 minutes preserves nutrients while breaking down tough fibers. This gentle method works particularly well for leafy greens and colorful vegetables that would cause digestive distress when raw. Roasting at 375 degrees Fahrenheit with a drizzle of olive oil caramelizes natural sugars, enhancing flavor while making nutrients more bioavailable. This method transforms potentially problematic vegetables like beets into digestible delights. Slow cooking breaks down even the toughest vegetable fibers. Adding vegetables to soups and stews not only improves their digestibility but infuses the liquid with valuable nutrients, perfect for seniors with chewing difficulties. Quick pickling or fermenting introduces beneficial bacteria that aid digestion while preserving nutritional value. Start with small amounts of fermented vegetables like sauerkraut to allow your system to adjust to these probiotic-rich foods. Practical meal planning strategies. The cook once, eat twice approach saves energy while ensuring nutritious meals throughout the week. Roast a large batch of sweet potatoes and winter squash on Sunday to incorporate into various dishes for days afterward. Create balanced plates with a properly prepared leafy green, a colorful cooked vegetable, and a small portion of protein. This combination supports steady energy and provides comprehensive nutrition without digestive strain. Blend vegetables into smoothies, soups, or sauces when raw texture becomes challenging. Adding cooked sweet potato or squash to smoothies adds creaminess, fiber, and nutrients without the digestive challenges of raw vegetables. Managing seasonal availability and budget. Frozen vegetables often contain more nutrients than fresh ones stored for days in your refrigerator. They're pre-chopped, reducing preparation work, and available year-round at consistent prices. Community-supported agriculture, CSA. Shares or senior farmers market programs offer fresh, seasonal produce at reduced prices. Many communities have senior-specific discount programs worth investigating. Growing container vegetables like cherry tomatoes, leafy greens, or herbs requires minimal space while providing fresh options at your fingertips. Even a small sunny windowsill can support nutritious herbs that enhance flavor without salt. Adapting for specific health conditions. For arthritis or inflammatory conditions, focus on cooked orange and green vegetables while temporarily eliminating nightshades to identify potential triggers. Add anti-inflammatory turmeric or ginger to vegetable dishes. For diabetes management, pair moderate portions of sweet potatoes or winter squash with protein and healthy fats to minimize blood sugar impact. Consider cooling and reheating starchy vegetables to increase their resistant starch content. For digestive sensitivities, begin with well-cooked, simple preparations of recommended vegetables in small portions, gradually increasing variety as tolerance improves. Keep a simple food journal to identify your personal trigger foods. Remember that individualized approaches yield the best results. Your perfect vegetable protocol will be as unique as you are. These suggestions provide starting points to customize based on your specific needs. We've explored the surprising truth about vegetables and aging, that even nutritious foods can affect seniors differently than younger adults. This knowledge empowers you to make informed choices that support your comfort, mobility, and independence. Let's review what we've learned. Raw cruciferous vegetables, nightshades, high FODMAP vegetables, and certain starchy options can create challenges for senior digestive systems and overall wellness. However, properly prepared leafy greens, winter squashes, sweet potatoes, and colorful cooked vegetables offer exceptional nutrition without the downsides. Remember, these recommendations aren't one-size-fits-all. Your body's response to specific vegetables depends on your unique digestive capacity, existing health conditions, medication regimen, and even genetic factors. The strategies we've discussed provide starting points for your personal exploration. I encourage you to approach this information with curiosity rather than fear. You don't need to eliminate entire food groups. Often, simply changing preparation methods makes problematic vegetables perfectly digestible. Start with small adjustments, observe your body's responses, and gradually refine your approach. Always consult your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes, especially if you're managing chronic conditions or taking medications. Your doctor can help you safely implement these strategies while considering your complete health picture. I'm curious, which of today's recommendations surprised you most? Was it learning that raw kale might be causing your digestive discomfort? Or perhaps discovering that sweet potatoes offer a steadier energy source than white potatoes? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found value in today's discussion, please support our mission of providing science-based senior health information by subscribing to our channel and sharing this video with friends or family members who might benefit. Your engagement helps us reach more seniors with this important information. Next week, we'll explore another overlooked aspect of senior nutrition, how protein needs change with age, and the surprising signs of protein deficiency that many mistake for normal aging. Click the notification bell so you don't miss this essential information. Thank you for joining me today. Here's to making informed choices that help you thrive in your golden years.